Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. That is our vampires versus the Emperor. I was almost going to say pirates. I'm like, no, we're not pirates. Have I said pirates before? It's entirely possible. I don't know. Recorded quite a few episodes, well, yesterday and then today, a whole bunch of them in bulk because I'm having so much fun playing RimWorld again. I blame, like, we have the live stream campaign going on with the Bloodkin, which have nothing to do with vampires, although there's a bit of a naming overlap, I suppose. And I enjoyed it so much, I'm like, I'm going to start a second RimWorld campaign at the same time. Oh, Sky is actually idle. All right. I don't know if that's anything I need to actually respond to, right? I guess I could quickly deploy some more blocks or something like that, or anything that would be a construction job. I'm still thinking I'm not going to floor this area because I think it is ultimately going to be going away. Sky can mine, right, at a low priority, admittedly. Or not even at a low priority. Okay, well then, tell you what, Sky, since you're not doing anything, I'm going to do that. And then, I was going to say, I could also do a ritual, but I guess I said I was going to wait until after winter. Just in case we've got some food short. I just saw those little red dots down here. I forgot we had a raid! Hey! Do I want to go and meet them over here? Well, they can't set my crops on fire. I guess they can go and smash these machines, which would be a little bit annoying. We only have 3 traps over here. You know what? I think we are going to face them over here. I just realized, Moy. Oh, yeah, I just don't have a weapon for you. All right, congratulations. You get to stay behind. My combat command? No, it's on cooldown. Well, that's unfortunate. Now, we're going to be standing here a little while before the raid starts, which is somewhat annoying. Loyal minks. 37 man-hunting minks. 2 Janissaries. Okay. Recreation gain. Ooh, an excellent recreation book. Honor's good too. Oh, Chain Pack Strong Stomach is actually really good. Well, I don't know whether we need it that much. I don't know how much food poisoning might be an issue for us. 21 hours. So if we accepted now, it wouldn't deal with these guys. Reek chatted about savory foods. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go and put Chico over here. Just for the moment. And see if you can get a snipe going. Oh, they're beginning their assault. Never mind. Change of plans. I guess what I should do is wait for them to come around the corner. One of them might have the cover there, but only one person at a time can do that. Because originally I was like, oh, I'll do this, but I can't block them from shooting me from a distance because we don't have the little corner, which maybe I should do. Maybe I should have set up just a little corner structure over here if I'm going to be doing this, right? The idea is to have this count as a bit of a choke point. Okay, that is some... I don't want to build copy. Stop that. I want to... Wooden wall? Oh, wow, no, they really can't. Okay, well, maybe I won't bother with it over here then. And yeah, all they're going to do is grenade. Charge! 1 shot, 1 kill. Do we still get the log? Is it Petra? It is. Moving her longsword's edge professionally, savagely gash Reek in the torso. Well, now move back. I know you were on cooldown, but... All right, let's go. And you're running. Yeah, no, there's no running. We're gonna get Petra to jump as far ahead as possible. Tad, get out of the way. I don't want you getting shot in the back. I'm less worried about that with Petra, since she is pretty strong. All right, easy peasy. Corpsey squeezy. No restrictions over there. Nope, we're all good. Excellent. I should probably just dump the tox grenades in here. Although, I guess they'll sell for full value. Yeah, all right, fine. Mine components good. I just noticed that, oh, we could mine over here, but no, we're good on that. Got you here. Need warm clothes. We have 5 parkas, though. Like, I don't know why. Sky lacks warm clothes. It's just you're not intending to wear the parka? Oh, I wonder if one of the parkas... No, these are all button-down shirts. Okay, all my poor quality shirts are getting in here. Okay, I'm going to change my filter, I'm just realizing. I'm not going to do the non-useless. I'm going to say I'm just going to filter it clean. So tainted stuff will go over here. And then I'd have to make another stockpile for horribly worn out stuff. But for now, I'll just plan on putting tainted stuff over here. Just in case we're tossing away stuff we actually care about. Oh, yes, there's a parka right over here. So we have warm clothes. Petra needs depth rest. Okay, well, in theory, we were just attacked now. What could possibly go wrong? We'll do that. Maybe I should have built the other components. I would have had enough material for now, but maybe next time. We'll go and we'll set up a proper crypt in here somewhere. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Doing that. Tad's doing this. Research queue is what again right now? Fishing. Our research is so slow. I mean, it doesn't help that usually for the purpose of our... What the... Why did everyone just cluster here? That was weird. Was there something on the ground that was edible? Was there like a little bit of a growable berry there? I'm wondering if everything is starving. Huh. I don't know. What was I saying? Completely forgotten. Excellent. Oh, right. For the purpose of video making, a lot of times I do, with our ideology setups, I have the research set to very fast as well, right? So it feels extra slow to me. Just because the research speed doesn't matter that much as long as you're not overbuilding wealth in other ways. Loyal minks. I mean, we can probably take a lot of random critters. I kind of want to try it. 2 Janissaries. Just for a good book. Yeah, so we put our 2 melee blockers here and here, and then the shooters behind it, including the Janissaries, which might include another melee blocker. Maybe what I'm going to do, I'm going to like preemptively move my tailoring bench right over there. I'm gonna accept this quest, and I want the book. The Janissaries are here. Okay, they are 2 ranged weapons. Are they? They can haul? Wow. I mean, they've got... That's weird. I really wasn't expecting them to have enabled skills. Well, I'll use you for hauling, sure. And then if you're idle, you can do a little bit of research. And then Andronos over here. You got social skills, which isn't going to matter, but, you know, we'll turn that. You can cook. You could potentially even research, but I'll just leave it like that. Okay, well, at least you're making yourself useful for a little bit. We could tox grenade the critters. Like, why don't I go ahead and equip the tox grenades? Have to be a little careful with where we put it down, but I don't know, maybe. Definitely don't want to fight them in open. So it'll probably be in here and tox grenade here, which might have too much of a radius, which won't bother Petra. Oh, right, I forgot. I put Petra to death rest, so she's actually not going to be able for this raid. Oh, well, that's actually... That one's on me. I can't blame Randall for that one. Well, I could just do another interrupted death rest. A little crazy. Ooh, visitors. How many visitors? Not very many. Oh, you're still hauling things from the edge of the map. It looks like that's about done, though, which is good. I might want to go and make sure that everyone's limited to, let's say, this work area, just so they don't go too far away. The recreation and stuff on these guys doesn't really matter too much, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of cleaning. That's very kind. Thank you. Yeah, okay, that was really silly of me putting Petra away, because she's really going to have to frontline these minks. So I think I'm going to interrupt her death rest again, which honestly is not as bad as I thought. Also, is your... Yeah, your gene is back. We could go and make another vampire. And I mean, if anyone deserves it, it might be Sky. Although, I could also choose someone I'm planning to make a melee specialist, since they'd benefit from it even more. Oh, they're leaving! I hope the minks show up right over here. I mean, I don't want people to die, but it is more meat. So, maybe? Alright, research. Fishing is nearly done. And it is going to be a good idea, just to secure another source of food. They still have gill rod over here, so we wouldn't even want to start fishing the bass yet. We're going to go to plate armor now. For survivability. Lots of idlers, but of course they can't really get most places right now. Wood's fine. We're not going to chop down anything. What I'll do is I'll enable sowing. They shouldn't start planting now, but that way, for when the weather turns, they'll be ready. Possibility they'll plant some stuff and there'll be a late cold snap, and that's annoying, but we'll just have to roll the dice on that one. I guess I could put a bunch of like low priority mines for them to go and spend some downtime doing that. I mean, I might prefer the research, but you know what? I'm actually not opposed to this. All right, there's a Manhunter pack. Let's see. So, put everyone in here. And yeah, Petra, I know. I'm really sorry. This one's on me, Petra. I'm really sorry. Get up. Get in position. Yeah, so this is going to have to be fine. I don't know about these grenades. Although, what I could do... Come here. Where's the minks? They come. Hawk's grenade. And another. Where are these guys going? Okay, and then come in here. No, seriously, where are you guys going? I don't have any... Shouldn't you just be manhunting and trying to kill us? There you go. All right. So I'm hoping what they're getting is some sort of debuff. I'm trying to click the one that's fully alive. Maybe you're not bothered by it at all. All right, well, it was worth a try. Don't smash my machines, please. That'll be annoying. Some of these actually might be better at slightly long range. I actually don't know what the charge lances are like. I bet you they have a really bad... Yeah, they're better at short, which is 12 cells away. Which might mean on the other side over here. 1, 2... You know what? Screw it, it's fine. Petra, how you doing? Lots of little scratches, but you should be okay. It won't kill you, and you do heal everything. There you go. I'm happy I took this mission. It's clearly working out perfectly fine. And yeah, this gas should dissipate by the time the attack is over. So as long as Petra doesn't get so much damage that she falls down from the pain. That would be the only issue. And the door was destroyed, I think from the bullets. I'm gonna step back a little bit. Oh, there's some miasma going on here from the Scaria sickness. Makes sense. One more? That might be the last one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo this. And we're going to enable corpses. Not fresh. But rotten corpses we're going to get sent out there because we're going to have to move these guys. And so let's put a high priority haul on this. Get this out of the way quickly. And do this. Yeah, I think there's just the one alive. Okay. I think everyone's going to go grab a meal real quick, which is fine. And yeah, a little bit of injuries. Tad got hurt a little bit, but barely. A little bit of rot stink. Yeah, hopefully we can clear this out of here. I could put, like, Petra on the job, for example. Oh, the pods arrived. Oh, so our people have left. And there's our book. Excellent. Okay. Well, I said once we got a book, we're going to have to get a bookshelf. So what I'm going to do is just tear down this little bit. You know what? I'm just going to go and preemptively tear down some more bits there because we're going to have to do that later anyway. We'll put a bookshelf. I mean, I've got room for the bookshelf now. I just need to make sure it's all one room. Bookcase, and we're going to do granite. We'll put it there. Okay. Get these corpses out of here, please. I wonder... Maybe I should get everyone over here and just have Petra finish the hauling. Oh, right. I also had a high priority haul on that. Yes, that is true. There aren't a lot of corpses left. Hope these guys aren't getting too salty. Psychic Soothe female. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, just want to make sure they don't get too much exposure. Petra, I know it's supposed to be fun times here, but haul. Oh, I think the schmutz is gone, actually. So I think we're okay. Birds coming in to eat the corpses. I guess that's fine. But yeah, All the rot stink has gone away. A little bit of a meal. Good. Right, so let's go and move the chess table, maybe in the corner, which means we do need at least one chair over there so they can play. Masterwork, we're going to keep you. Anyway, we'll do that. And then, I guess, right, we had one normal chair, and I got rid of it, so we have a lot of really high-quality chairs there. We're going to take down the wooden table. Don't need you anymore. Digging at granite is fine. And then, yeah, we'll reconstruct that. We might hold it open again. You know what? Actually, let's not bother rebuilding these traps. Any threat that's come is not... 3 traps aren't going to do anything anymore. So we can safely not bother rebuilding that. So, I think I'd originally said something about maybe the workshop here, and then we extend out the storage. Although maybe I could do workshop storage. Maybe I want the storage a little closer to the front. What was this one? There's just some random space I was holding open. Oh, no, I remember. I think this was going to be the workshop, and this was going to be the stockpile. You know what I'll do? Is I'll do workshop, and then stockpile over here. I'm like, maybe the stockpile should be closest to the door. Hang on a second. How about this space, as it turns out, is the stockpile, and then we put the workshop over here. Right, and then this. Oh, we made that too long. And I trimmed it away too much. Yeah, okay. So workshop, and then big stockpile. I'm going to make it big immediately so that I know we want lots of space in the future to store our stuff. Again, hopefully I'm not going to accumulate too much stuff. And this way the workshop is quite close to the stockpile. Across the way like that. Okay. And then we can do, like, back here, we can do Petra's crypt and the anomaly storage. Yeah, all right. I'm going to do that instead. So this for a little bit. Start digging back there. I know, there's a lot of mining to do. This table needs chairs. Oh, yeah. Someone's just got to move it. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. Might be happening now. It is. There we go. Good. There we go. So that can be a spot where people can play again. And yeah, speaking of construction, we're going to do a bunch of smoothing over here, which actually we could do. Like, it's, you know, it'd be great is if we could split, and there are mods that do this, if we could split the construction, which is used for smoothing, so low priority. I guess it is low priority if there's any other construction, but I almost want like the smoothing to be its own task, so I can just set that to a 4. But I think it might be a good idea for me to go and do, say, this. So this room will start to get nicer. It is going to be a room where people spend a lot of time. We're going to have to grow some cotton so that we can build our billiards table and our poker table, because I think they need actual cotton. I'm not sure. Maybe you can make it with leather. No. Hair self-tame. Well, actually, I have no interest in keeping these, so I'm just going to set this to 0. I'm assuming if we get, like, quest hairs, that's not going to kill those. Right? Right? Anyone? Bueller? Which I don't know. So, since there's no actual construction for Sky, and again, if there's an actual construction job that goes up, it will be done first. Smoothing is at the bottom. And this does give, yeah, it does give XP. And I think the XP does affect, I think the level does affect the smoothing speed. Which is nice. Yeah, this is quite the tunnel to dig back here, but that'll be fine. I think I'm happier with this. Now, it's possible digging back here, what we're going to do is hit an open area, right? That happens all the time. You get all these plants for these mountain bases, and then, like, this entire area over here is just completely open. And then you've got a back door that you weren't planning on, and the whole thing. But, I mean, you can just wall it off like any other part of your base or something. But if things spawned over there, it would be a little awkward. I guess this is going against my plan of, like, connecting these two little bits. But maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just, like, defend this area here. Or I could still connect it by going around behind here, too. Yeah. This does feel like the more natural place to build the base. That's okay. Hopefully we run into some other random minerals as we're doing this. And we should also go and build some lights periodically. Did I ever put one in the front hall? Jeez. Let me go and get you here. So that goes to the middle there, and if I do one more tile over this way. Oh, see? Someone planted rice. Even though it's clearly outside the growing area. It's because it's slightly too warm during the day. Utterly silly. I don't think they planted a lot, but it is silly. So Sky, once Sky is up, should go and do that pretty quickly. Let's train here. Different. Just a dusting of snow. Did I have something here? I don't know. No, I don't know why the snow is different there. Ah, oh well. All right, yeah, 3 people, because they did have the mining set to this. Actually, the ones with like no skill at all. Let me turn that off again. You've certainly got better things to do. You can research or whatever. You're kind of crap at this, so let's not do that. Actually, I think right here, this might be another good place for a little bit of a little choke point build. So theoretically, there might be a hallway, for example, that goes like this, right? So let's go and do that. So that we've got a nice little choke point in this area, can defend from a couple of different angles. Yeah. All right, good. I used to build a lot of 2-tile wide hallways, which 3 feels excessive, but it is really naturally quite good for this choke point. Because you can use 3 melee blockers and they can all attack the 1 tile over here. It's really strong. Moyle, I don't like the fact that you're hauling these grenades. So I'm going to tell you to just drop them. And then I think if you drop them like that, they might get forbidden. So let me go and the home hotkey with the allow tool mod, the home hotkey is the unforbid all. So I use that quite often. Those things are out there, including a bunch of tainted stuff. Yeah, lots of rotten corpses out there too, which is good. And yeah, the ice is going to move away. It's starting to melt a little. Near the end of December. I mean, officially the growth period is 1st of April, May. Not Jan. What is the next one? December. Oh, right, that's December, January. Then it's March. April, May. That's what it is. April, May. Okay, so the 1st of April, May growing season in theory. So it's possible a planting now would be okay. Oh, donkey would be great as another pack animal, but we don't really have the means to support that at this time. Need warm clothes. I've got warm clothes. Well, you know what? Probably hats, like toques and things like that would actually help. There might, even with the parka, there might not be enough temperature coverage. Individual body parts don't get cold. That's not a part of the game. I think. I don't think we have to worry about anyone losing their ears or a finger. I mean, there's not even gloves in vanilla. Mysterious cargo. Okay. Sure, it's fine. Let's accept for a telescope. I don't know what kind of stuff they send with that. Like mystery meats and weird things. Oh, it's a golden cube! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is it always the golden cube? Oh no. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to study it to overcome it. I forgot. New research available. Pleasure pulse. Oh, one of the advanced ones over here. Yeah. All right. We need like an art table, right? Jesus. Oh, I completely forgot about the cube. How could I forget about the cube? So we'll get an art bench put in over here. Since this area's not really going to be defended. Well, we still want a choke point somewhere, but I don't know, we got other doors we could use. We could just set up our people over here. All right, pods with the telescopes. I mean, that's nice. So we're going to install that here, right? No, things might smash it while there's a raid going on. Put it over here for now. Quest complete. Sure. What? Just hauled it inside instead of setting it up. That seems questionable, but sure. You do you. Relationships, right? Oh, right. We're supremacists, so actually we're gonna have a really hard time maintaining a lot of these relations. Maybe we'll probably end up going to war with everyone sooner rather than later. Okay, Bioferret Harvester. proximity detector, so we get electricity. Proximity would be good for the sight stealers. I wonder how important it would be to set this up as early as possible. Sure, let's do that. Although if it turns out we need bioferrite for it. Well, I mean, we do have a little bit of bioferrite. I don't know, maybe we can see 15 bioferrite. So I actually do have enough for 2. And I don't know if they can spawn inside your base. We just put a couple outside or something like that. Gray flesh. Oh, shit. We do have one of these things going on. Okay. Petra has discovered a strip of fleshy tissue. It resembles human skin stained gray by tiny metallic particles. Must have sloughed? Slug ahead. Off someone during flesh liquefaction. Someone here may not be what they seem. There are several ways to detect imposters. The interrogate prisoner interaction mode is now unlocked. Imprison someone and send a warden to interrogate them about their true identity. Take many days. Collect more gray flesh and analyze it to determine the biosignature of the threat. Then use them. So we have the cube and this going on at the same time. Then use surgical inspection to search for biosignature. Okay, we need the biosignature first. And the surgery is invasive. Whoever we suspect. Some parasites control the mind. Yeah, it's got to be one of the people who were hit by a sight stealer before. Refresh. So do this and analyze. Who's our best researcher? I mean, Chico's currently... It's actually Petra. You know what, Petra? No, what? Okay. Chico? Chico, you analyze it. Wait, there was 2 things. Oh, that was Hull. Okay. Analyze the flesh sample. All right, things are about to get spicy. Analyze progress. Sample carried the biosignature Riftphage X2. Chico made progress learning to identify this biosignature, but needs more samples. Until then, your surgical inspections will not detect it. Okay. This might be completely random and unrelated to the previous attack. But yeah, if we have some metal horrors that are like spreading themselves through the colony, they are so dangerous. Maybe we need to arm Maul here. I mean, I'd have to go... I guess I could make a crafting spot and make a club. It's pretty crummy, though. But, okay, we have our book over here on something. That's got a break risk. Hey, with that table. I'm so sorry. Keep digging down. I guess you will keep running power. And then, when do we need the next light? Okay, not for another few tiles of work. Petra's got some abilities. Okay, well, we got the combat command up. That's something. God. Terrifying. So, are we going to get notified about more gray flesh? Or do I have to just keep looking? And we've got the stupid cube! So bad. So bad. So that goes to that. That's one overlap. It's over here that I need to put it. Look at the little tame commands, but it doesn't really matter too much. We don't have a tremendous amount of food. I mean, spring at least is nearly here. Any good animals? Just, you know what? We'll just hunt the donkeys and... Oh, screen changed as I was doing it. Hunt the donkeys and the ibexes. Ibex? One of them things. This would be a great candidate for an auto door here because it's going to be a high traffic area. But that is much, much later. Am I home zoned all the way to the edge here? No, I'm not, but let's go ahead and do that now. I mean, until we reveal that there's open stuff in here, in which case we'll want to unhome zone some of this. We mostly may as well set up. Future-proof it. Oh, you know what? I bet you now I can do it. So right here, yeah. No, here. Yeah, there you go. No overlap. Good. I like to walk down here. At least it's speedy. Hunting's going very well. So yeah, we've turned into like the thing now, right? And they're going to try to infect each other. And if our doctor's infected and we've only got the one, Sky's our doctor, right? If Sky's infected, it's going to be bad news. All right, plate armor's good. We're gonna go machining now. Do I want to build a smithy in here? I mean, I'm not gonna carve out the workshop yet, so I'll go ahead. Production, electric smithy. It's gonna look bad, but it's fine. Who is it? And 2 people got hit by that flesh horror that time, and I have no idea if it has anything to do with that, or if it's a completely random event. Yeah, they're still coming over here to chop down some trees and stuff. I don't know if the ambrosia's worth the effort. Could go and just shrink this zone. So every time you harvest the ambrosia, I think it has a percentage chance of still being around. So this will eventually dwindle. Cut it down some so that there's less cutting of down. That's a totally phrase that made sense in my head. Shut up. Plate armor. We don't have the skill. Right. Yeah. Simple helmets, though. We can do those. Here, I'll just do 5 times and call that good enough. And then, you know what? I'll throw in 1 club at the top. So, clear, make the clubs out of stone blocks. And then, yeah, steel helmet is fine. And yeah, it is unfortunate that Chico is only going to have the skill 4. But let's get it going. Our heads are all unprotected. Protecting Petra's head is going to be pretty important because I think head destroyed is one way to die. Let's have Mole pick up this club. I mean, you'd prefer to shoot, but... And you're not tough? No. So hopefully you don't have to fight. I guess I could give Sky the club because you are tough, but you're such a good shooter. I think I'm going to keep you that way. What's your mining skill at? It's not amazing, but it is getting there. I could give you a work drive over here to speed this up, but I don't think I like that. I really think we're going to keep the combat command, especially with the implied threat. Does anyone... Oh, no, it's Petra. Petra's the one getting obsessed with the cube. Royal Tribute Connector we're not going to do. Yeah, study is on. Oh my god. This is going to be so bad in the best possible way. Oh, maybe I should put a cut now. Spectacle of bugs. What? Oh, hive infestation. Is now the time for it? Problem is, I don't know how many bugs 3 hives contain. We get a trooper. We do want to start getting some honor. Okay, we got 7 days to think about it. So I think I'll... Yeah, hold on. I wonder if it'd trigger now while these guys are here. What I'm going to do is put a cut in here, but maybe I will go ahead and do it now. And then... Who knows? If I search for... What is it called? Like flesh? I wonder if there might be a... No. I'm hoping it'll tell us if there's some more flesh somewhere around the way. And I don't have to just keep squinting at the screen, because God knows I'm bad at that part. But, yeah. Well, things are going to get exciting. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.